Okay, so we've got a DJI Mini 2. And we brought this pack off eBay. So we're going to put yellow all over it. The instructions quite clear. So I think it's self-explanatory, can't go wrong. It's even been labelled what you need to do in regards to where you stick it. So put them to one side. All we're going to do, we're going to do the body, aren't we, Corey?
Yeah.
Got my little helper. So, quite compact. As you can see, I've had it about 2 weeks now. Had it out a few times. We unfold it. Practically doubles the size of the drone, as you can see. And then we're going to start with the top. Okay. So we need that one.
And that one.
And that's the bottom one. So we'll get the instructions to make sure we've got the right ones. So there's two parts to the top bit. So we've got B, which is that bit in the middle, so that bit there. And then we want A, which is that bit at the top. So I'll show you there. So we want the bottom part, and we want the top part for the front, which is that one there and that one there. So I'm going to start with this one first.
Oh, it looks so satisfying when you like stick it up.
I'm going to level it up.
Perfect.
There.
It looks so satisfying when you pull it off here.
Okay, so I've not pushed it down, but there we go. Looks quite good, doesn't it, Corey?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll push it down with our hands. So that's the first one. Relatively easy, very well made. As long as it follows the lines of the drone, it's quite effective. I like how they've cut out the DJI as well. Right, we're going to go for the back bit.
That one.
Which is that bit. If we...
We turn it upside down.
Which one? That one?
I think that's for that, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're going to do that bit last.
Ah.
So we're going to do this bit here, so it just goes over the top and the bottom of the body. So we're going to go for this bit at the bottom here. Obviously your memory sticks at the bottom, and then you've got your charging point as well. So we get that one. So it's the middle one, which is B. Again, self-explanatory. Make sure it's lined up properly. Alright. Go and push it down, Corey. Just go down the middle. That's it. Hang on. No. Push it down. That's it.
Yeah.
Not perfect.
You're gonna like
I'm not particularly happy with that.
You cut it with scissors?
No, because that ruined. Ah, right. So push it from the middle, and then work your way around, pushing it down in the corners. Right, so it's still raised. The problem I've got is still raised in the corners.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm happy with that. We'll see how we go. I don't know. Looks a bit funny.
It does
Not stay down. We'll come back to that. Might end up taking that off. Right, underneath. Be careful when you put it on the ground because of the blades. You don't damage the blades.
Yeah.
So we'll go for that one, which is C. That part there. So as you can see there, we'll start with the back, which is, if you hold that up like that, Corey. If you hold it from the back like that, back your hands like that. So just hold it there. So as you can see, that is your strobe light. You got your sensors for when it's landing, taking off. Then you got your vents. Then you've got your on-off switch, which we all know about, and then you've got your light volume, 0 and full.
Yep.
So we'll put that back down. Hopefully this one will go a bit better than the last one. Start from the back, as did before.
Landed perfectly.
Okay, now
Hard when it looks.
it is. I've lined up with the lights at the top for the battery indicator, which is better. If you want to push them in, just push them in there and down the bottom here. That's it. And then across the bottom. That's it. That seems to have sat.
It's satisfying how it's so straight.
Yeah, that seems to have gone in quite nicely. It's pretty level. And then, I don't know if you can see there, but here it goes in because the air vents to the battery and they're operated inside. You have to push that in so it's seated correctly inside so it don't come loose while you're flying your drone.
Is the air vent so it doesn't go hot?
Yeah, that's right. So like while it's flying, you've got your vents at the front there and your vents there, and you've got your side vents on the side there. It's pretty good. So quite happy with that. See what else we have. Hold it there like that. So it shows on here that we have another piece under the body. See, we've got that piece there. So if we have a look, which I believe is that piece, then we'll go for that one in the middle.
Yeah.
And we'll put this at the front, so it's got to go over the top there. Which again is going to be very fiddly. So if we do it sideways like that. Seems to have gone on okay, but again, it keeps
It's like
coming
the
up.
one at the back, isn't it?
Yeah, it keeps coming up, doesn't it? You're going to push it on, see if you can do it a bit better. Just push it on. Both sides and then down the middle. Use your finger. Can you feel how it's beveled?
Yeah. The
I
middle
think-
bit.
It's okay, not brilliant. I think what we're going to do is we're not going to bother with that. That one, as you can see, comes up.
Yeah.
So I think we're just going to take that off.
Just like that.
Put it back on there just in case we start to go back to it. I'll rub it a little bit, try and warm it up. Well, that bit, and then the bit on the back. That's seems to have stuck on right nicely. And a bit on the front. I'm not happy with. You just hold it like that for me, boys. That's it. You just hold that still.
Drones are really cool.
They are, aren't they? They are when you fly them. Okay. Okay. So if we just hold it, that seems to have seated a bit better.
Yeah.
Still up a bit.
It's small for a drone though, but it's really good.
It is. It's very small for what it is. But it's really good to be mobile. So.
Yeah. With the gimbal and stuff.
Yeah. So that seems to have been quite effective.
Yeah. We still got a lot to go if I think it looks of it.
And we've got the top bit. I think we're going to take this one off because I'm not happy with how it's
Yeah, it's just not really like going in.
not brilliant. Look how it's coming off.
Yeah.
We're going to take that off. So we're going to stick with the top one.
The top one's called the little lines in it.
Yeah, so it looks more like carbon fibre. So that's the look I was going for. There's plenty of others. You've got the arms on there, the underbody, the inside. As you can see, like you can go through all the arms, around the motors, on the feet. So this part here.
Yeah.
We're just going to stick with this because I quite like minimalist look.
We'll call it B after.
Yeah, I'm going to call it B now. That's its new name. So we'll stick with that. So a couple of things I've learned along the way. I've had it a couple of weeks. Some people are saying you need a license. Some people say you don't. I've decided to go for a license, so I've got myself a license. So I've had to do a course. That's given me an operator ID, which you need if you've got a drone with a camera. If it hasn't got a camera, you don't need it because it's under 250 gram, but because it's got a camera, you do need an operator's ID to be legal. You can get a flyer's ID. I've gone for that as well. That was free. You have to pay for the operator's ID. However, it's only £10. It's not a lot of money, but it does give you a lot of information what you can and can't do around airports, around people, around cities and stuff like that. So I recommend that. Definitely go and do that. And to fly this, you then get, say, an operator's ID that you stick on the side of your plane.
The camera's cool if
Helicopter
it moves like that.
or drone in this case. So yeah, we're going to fly it later on, yeah?
Yep.
Give it a go.
It's really cool how the camera's like that, how it
Yeah.
moves as well.
It's a little drone. And you can see it moves around.
It's like a mini GoPro.
And give it a touch. Probably not ideal, but as long as you don't use force, it's more than okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to grab that case over there?
This one here.
Yeah.
Can't believe that fits in there.
Yeah. So this is second hand. I purchased it second hand a couple of weeks ago. It did come with this case. You can get a wraparound to keep the motors safe.
Yeah.
And all the blades. However, these you can pick up for like £20 online, and it's very soft inside.
What are they?
I'm going to show you that. So that's actually the gimbal safety, the camera safety.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'll get you to put that on in a minute.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's dead soft inside. We'll fold it up and put it inside.
It's like a pillow.
I would recommend one of these rather than having the wraparound to keep everything in place.
Yeah.
It's very small. I put a connector on there, so I put it on my belt and walk with it on the side. So we're going to fold it up. So first things we do is turn it upside down, and then if you want to push that one over there, so put it up. No, underneath. Go from underneath. No. Go from underneath.
Like that.
Yep. There we go. But do it gently. No, wait. Look at this side. So we can do that side. If I show you this,
Yeah.
so if you push it that way,
Oh, like that.
nice and slow. Okay, and then if I do that, keep them blades out of the way of your fingers. There you go.
That's a bit
If you do that, hold it safely. I think he's more excited than I am to have it.
Do you understand?
So keep the blades down. We're going to put this on. So you want to put this on?
Well, is that for that?
Yep. So you see where the teeth are? So we'll put this on the ground. So you see the teeth at the top?
Yeah.
These teeth go at the top of the drone, and these go at the bottom of the drone. So we'll hold it up like that, like so. So you have to get the top teeth, put it on the top, making sure the gimbal is level, straight up, not as sideways like that or anything. You could damage it.
Yeah.
And then put the teeth on the top of the drone, and if you push that down, just push it all the way down, and it should clip into place.
I can't do that.
I'll do it. There we go.
It's really hard.
There we go.
Yeah.
So now it's nice and safe.
That's a cool feature, that is.
It is. Keeps it nice and safe. stops you from getting damaged.
Yeah.
Before you put it away, just check the blades, make sure they're safe, because the last thing you want to do is take it out when you're in a rush, and then something's damaged and you have to spend 20 minutes, half an hour to put the new blades on. That's the last thing you want. So we're going to put this in the case. We're going to be taking this out later, so we just make sure it's charged. So press it once, and it will show you we're fully charged. Not 100% happy with this. It's still coming off a little bit, but we'll persevere with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll stay on. Seems
Imagine
to
the
have,
fly just flies off.
oh god, that's so annoying. So
Hopefully not.
but yeah, the top bit seems to have stayed on. Quite happy with that. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put in the case. And I've learned with this is have the bottom bit at the bottom, which is nice. It's like suede, isn't
It's
it?
so soft.
Yeah. So we're going to put that. Probably the best way to do this, we'll do it that way. So
Yeah.
turn the drone around. So if you hold it like that, and we put so the blades are in the bottom, put it in the bottom, and there we go. And we'll light on the ground, and turn the blades around so they're all pointing up. And as you can see at the top, they've got little grooves, so it keeps the blades up all together.
Yeah.
And there we go.
That Joe is so small for what it is. Like, it fits in that. What? And normal Joes are not that one, don't they? They're massive, aren't they?
Yeah, there's some really large ones like the Maverick 3. That's like the dream drone when you actually know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So just to recap, purchased this off eBay, 7 quid, 7, 8 quid. We've decided to just use the bottom and the top, which you can see there, part C, part A. B didn't really hold down, so we've taken that back off. And then D at the front of it where the gimbal is, decided not to have that because that didn't stay either. So
Yeah.
we're just going to go with the top bit and C, which is the bottom bit, making sure that you can see. I started with the battery indicators and then worked my way down, which I found was the easiest, not forgetting to push in where the grills are.
Yeah.
So we're going to stay with that. We're going to keep this because you never know, you might change your minds and then give it another go. But
Yeah.
so remember, safety's first. Operator ID, that's important. I've found a couple of times where people have said, do you know what you're doing? Why are you flying a drone? If you show them the ID and then you just explain to them that, you know, I've done a course and you know what you're doing and keeping safety being paramount away from people and crowds of individuals, then they seem to be more relaxed with what's going on. So
Yeah.
obviously get educated and get your ID. Any questions, Corinne?
Nope.
No? Right, that concludes the video. Have fun, guys. If you really like this video, hit like.
And if you want to learn more about drones, subscribe.